Hey yo, how's it going, viewers of YouTube? My name is Tyler of Chico Crypto, and welcome to another episode of the infamous Crypto, and of course a cold one. Today's featured brewski comes from South Beach Brewing Company, their Blood Orange Sunset IPA, right here out of Miami. Let's get into this. That's good. So, the most popular masternodes out there, they are usually very expensive and are out of the reach for most new investors. Example is the biggest masternode coin out there right now, Dash. One Dash coin is currently over $132 USD. You need 1,000 coins for a masternode. So, to have a masternode of Dash, you would need over $132,000. Yikes. Does that scare away people? Yes. Yes, it does. What is funny is taking a look at this chart. The chart shows the quarterly returns of Q3 for the top 10 masternode coins by market cap. Out of those top 10 coins, only Bulwark, Wager, and ALQO showed positive returns for the quarter. The rest all showed negative returns. In a bear market, top masternodes are not the way to go. There are too many nodes already, and the returns on investment are extremely low. If you were lucky and got in on the masternode early, then ROI is still good. But unfortunately for those coins, we are all late to the party. So today I would like to look into masternodes that are a lot friendlier to your wallet and have potential in the future, as they have actual use cases. Also, at the end of the episode, we'll look into Masternodes Online and how to pick out new masternode coins which can pay themselves off quickly while you generate that sweet passive income. The first masternode which I personally own, and the use case is very clear, is Jencoin. The reason I like Jencoin is because it caters to masternodes and their holders. Masternodes require some technical knowledge. You need to know about cloud servers, Linux, etc. Most retail investors don't have the time to deal with the setup, and Jencoin does this all for you. So, Jencoin is a masternode hosting platform, and if we take a look at the platform, they have a total of 5,179 masternodes hosted, with a total value of $11.1 million. If we switch over to CoinMarketCap, we see that Jencoin has a market cap of just over $8 million USD. Is this undervalued? In my honest opinion, yes, as the market cap should reflect the value of the hosted nodes. Also, just looking at Gen, you can see a ton of people are locking up their coins. Jencoin still has an 82% ROI, even in this abysmal bear market. That ROI is very high for having over 3,045 masternodes locked up. We compare that with Dash. There is a total of 4,949 masternodes locked up, and the ROI per year is only 6.73%. The reason I like Gen is because the platform is not going anywhere and will continue hosting new coins and growing their masternode platform. So in a bull run, when masternodes are spotlighted once again, Jencoin will definitely see the light. The second masternode, which has another clear use case as it's another masternode hosting platform, and it is called JenTerraeum. JenTerraeum is just like Gen, and they host masternodes, but they have a bit more to offer. They have an instant shared masternode, shared masternodes, and an ASIC miner hosting platform. One nice thing about JenTerraeum is you are paying under $1,000 for the masternode. Current price for the masternode is just $750. Current ROI per year is above 450%, which at the current prices mean you'll have your masternode paid off in 80 days. The project is lesser known than that of Jencoin, which means a lot less active masternodes, which means a better ROI. Although, if we look at the stats, JenTerraeum's value of total hosted masternodes is less than that of Gen's, with $3.3 million in hosted masternodes. But they have over 1,000 more masternodes hosted. Why? Because JenTerraeum takes some of the newer and more risky masternodes and allows hosting of them, while Gen does more due diligence and only hosts vetted masternodes. So, if you want to become a masternode master, these two platforms need to be your babies. Like I said, you need some technical know-how if you want to set up a masternode on your own. Most retail investors don't have time for that, so these two platforms are your friends, masternode hunters. Now, let's move on to the juicy stuff. Finding those new masternode coins, getting the node, paying off the node, and then profiting from your node that you just got for free. How do you do this? Another one of your best friends is Masternodes Online. This is a hub for masternode data and is very easy to use to hunt for new nodes. Once you're at the homepage, what I like to do is filter by ROI because we want a high ROI so the node is paid off quickly. To do this, just click on the up arrow next to the ROI. This will filter from the highest ROI to the lowest. Now that we have that filtered, it's time to start looking for nodes that can pay themselves off quick and have the volume to do so. If we look at the top coins, yes, they have a high ROI, and yes, they have volume, but look at how much the nodes cost. A major risk of above $6,500 to $30,000. Yikes, that is way too high of a risk even for me, as playing the Masternode game is extremely risky. If we go through the next coins, we can see that they have no volume. So if you wanted to sell your rewards, you couldn't. So those have to go. The coin we end up on is Notify. High ROI of over 6,650%, and the Masternode is cheap. Now, there is a reason I brought up Gen and Gentarium for this video. Another requirement of mine, since I'm not tech savvy and don't have the time to deal with Masternode uptime, is it has to be offered on one of these platforms for Masternode hosting. For one, it gives the Masternode a sense of legitimacy, and two, I just sit back while the platforms host it for me. Searching both JenTerraeum and Gen platform, we come up with nothing. So moving on, the next coin, Renish, has no volume, so we'll skip that one, and we end up on Dash Green. The coin has the volume to get rid of your rewards, and it is affordable, just over $1,500. The ROI is healthy as it's above 6,265%, which means the node will pay itself off in 6 days with the current reward schedule. Let's see if it's hosted on Gen or JenTerraeum. Not Gen, but looky here, it is supported by JenTerraeum. Now it's time to do some research into Dash Green. We go to their website and don't see much, not a white paper or a reward structure. But don't give up, it looks like they have a Discord, and by looking through their Discord, we find some very telling things. We find out there was no presale for Dash Green, which is a good thing as we don't want presale investors getting unlocked and dumping the coins, making the masternodes go down in value very quickly. So guess who asked the question about the presale too? Was a Chico crypto member, Scotty P. Thanks, Scott. Scrolling up, we find the Masternode reward schedule, and it looks like from block 1 to block 525,600, the block reward will be 5 Dash Green. Back on Masternodes.online, we see that the blockchain stats, we are currently at block 1,434, and there is an average block time of 1 minute. The daily income of Dash Green is enormous with how many masternodes are on the platform. Daily income is above $275, and weekly income is almost $2,000. You can pay off your masternode in under a week. So Dash Green checks all the boxes, and this is a risk I would be willing to take, but you have to factor in a ton of things with masternodes. How much does the masternode put you out? Is it all of your money? If yes, then don't take the risk, as things can go sour very quickly, even if all the boxes are checked. These small cap new masternodes aren't something you want to sit on for long. Get your initial investment back, cash it out into Bitcoin or Ethereum or any other stronger crypto, and then decide if you want to keep the masternode running or cash it all the way out. Well, viewers, I hope this episode helped at least one person. The Masternode game is a highly risky game, but there is money to be made if you play it smart and keep your ears perked. What does the ROI look like? Was there a presale? What does the block reward schedule look like? Is there volume to get rid of the block rewards? Ask these questions, use Masternodes.online, and if you're not tech savvy, use JenTerraeum and the Gen platform to host them for you. Cheers, and as always, I'll see you next time.